I think the Glyndebourne photograph is truly, has become the iconographic image for Tony. When he took this picture, he really was thrilled. He was thrilled to come upon these two people having this wonderful lunch, dressed to the nines in the middle of the day, in a field of cows and sheep. He knew he'd gotten something special.
I think it epitomises in many ways what is really great about Tony's pictures, because it's immediately quite a funny picture. But then when you really start to look at it, there is this sadness there. The way in which this man's chair is tilted away so they're not actually properly facing each other, and they're both completely engrossed in their reading matter. And there's been so much effort to make this a really quite splendid picnic, and yet there's no real connection between them at all.
The Bake-Up Coconut Dancers.
This event where these Morris dancers do these very archaic performances in the village of Bake-Up is something that, again, somebody has obviously told him about it, or he's read about it somewhere. Mm-hmm. So he's written it down on his list of places to visit, and so you know he'd obviously realised that something quite unusual was happening there.
Oh, and this was a favourite. This was always a favourite.
Well, this is one of my favourite.
Yeah, it's a very tender
Ray
photograph.
Jones images.
Yeah, it's extraordinary, and they're in their own world.
They're all in their own completely separate worlds. We used an expression earlier about everybody looking as though they're waiting for something that actually is never going to arrive, with this promise of youth in the middle, but then, you know, as life's passed on. There's a disappointment almost in the picture.
Like this, in the face of this man here, you can see that very thing, I think. It's amazing how everyone's looking somewhere else.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's to give these lovers privacy, or because people are embarrassed and they want to look away.
No, not at all. You know, one of the things that I've thought a lot about when I've been looking at Tony's pictures, that it would be almost impossible to take pictures like this today.
Really? Why do you say that?
I think because of people's awareness of the camera. And awareness of somebody else being in their space, and awareness of themselves.
Yeah.
Because of photography and because of various other media forms.